तेरे कवन कवन गुण कहे कहे गावा, तू साहिब गुणी निधाना। तुम्हारी महिमा बारन न साको, तू ठाकुर ऊच भगवाना। सतनाम श्री वाहिगुरु साहिब जी। चेत गोविंद अराधिया, होवै आनंद घना। संत जना मिल पाइया, रसना नाम भना। चेत गोविंद अराधिया। वाहिगुरु जी का खालसा, वाहिगुरु जी की फतेह। Guru Roop, Guru Khalsa, Sahaj Sangat Ji, we are blessed and fortunate again to be gathered listening to Barah Maha, the 12 months of this calendar year, the bani that has been blessed to us by Tan Sri Guru Arjan Dev Ji Maharaj in Rag Manj. In the previous episode, we looked at the first body in which Tan Sri Guru Arjan Dev Ji Maharaj gave upadesh to the Sangat and gave upadesh to us as their children to really focus on the purpose of our lives, to focus on what are we doing on a daily basis, what actions are we committing, how are we utilizing this body, and how are we trying to work towards our goal in life, which is to become one with Akal Purkh Vaheguru Sahib Ji and to imbue the name of Akal Purkh Vaheguru Sahib Ji in our breaths, within our minds, within our hearts, so that every single action that we complete and we undertake is done so in the best possible way that will have the best possible outcome. Now, as we begin the second body of Barah Maha, which is the first month of the Desi calendar, Chet. Now, it brings me great pleasure to wish the Samoor Sadh Sangat, Samoor Khalsa Panth a very happy and prosperous new year. I mentioned previously that in the Western calendar, we will have celebrated the new year on the 1st of January. But the Khalsa Panth celebrates the new year on the 1st of Chet, the first month of the Desi calendar, which actually falls in the month of March. And when we look at the seasons, we see that this is a time for new beginnings. This is a time of spring. And this is a time where it makes more logical sense for it to be the beginning of the year. And Guru Sahib Ji has blessed us with the Bani of Barah Maha, which gives us the guidance and gives us the meanings for what we should be doing in each month. What is the focus for this month? Tan Sri Guru Arjan Dev Ji Maharaj has blessed us with this Pavitra Bani, as I explained in the previous episode, responding to the Benti of the Sadh Sangat, responding to the Benti of Tan Baba Buddha Sahib Ji. Guru Arjan Dev Ji Maharaj blessed the Sadh Sangat and has now blessed us with this Pavitra Bani. We shall try to do our very best to explain what this Bani means and how we can implement it into our lives. Let us focus our minds and let us explore these immortal words of Sri Guru Arjan Dev Sahib Ji. Satnam Sri Vaheguru Sahib Ji. Chet Govind Aradhiya, Hova Anand Kana. Tan Sri Guru Arjan Dev Sahib Ji Maharaj starts by saying Chet Govind Aradhiya, that in this month of Chet, Govind Aradhiya, Govind is Akal Purkh Vaheguru Sahib Ji Maharaj, the Lord of the universe. Aradhiya, to remember. So in this month of Chet, we should be remembering the greatness of Akal Purkh Vaheguru Sahib Ji. And what happens when we do remember Akal Purkh Vaheguru Sahib Ji in this month? Hova Anand Kana, we experience a deep and a profound and indescribable amount of bliss and joy. And what does that mean? Because we can say that there are plenty of ways that we can experience bliss and joy. There are many people in this world and say, when I go out drinking on an evening or on a weekend with my friends, that brings me great joy. So why do I need to remember Akal Purkh Vaheguru Sahib Ji when all I need to do is turn to a bottle of alcohol? But the truth is that joy or that feeling that we may have is only temporary. When the effects of that alcohol or whatever it might be that brings us that joy. Maybe it's sitting watching TV or watching our favorite shows. That might bring us joy. But whatever it is will only be temporary. It will only last for a finite amount of time. The anand, the joy, the bliss that Tan Sri Guru Arjan Dev Ji Maharaj is talking about is eternal bliss. Is such a bliss, is such a feeling of joy that it will remain forever. Not just in this world, not just in the time that we have on earth, but it will remain with us and with our souls forevermore. Sant jana mil paiya, rasna naam pana. And what else should we do in this month? We should meet with the saints. Sant jana mil paiya, meeting with those great Gursikhs, who have understood the bhajan, who have understood the upadesh, who have understood the teachings of Sri Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj. Meeting with those saints who not just listen, but they also believe and they follow the instructions of Guru Sahib. Meeting with those individuals, Rasna Naam Pana, what do? We chant the name of Akal Purkh Waheguru Sahib Ji. Because when we meet with those saints, when we meet with those great Gursikhs, that is where we will meet God. Guru Sahib Ji tells us, which is Sangat Hara Prabhavasya Jiyo, that within the Sangat, that is where you will meet God. And why is it that's the place that we will meet God? Because those great Gursikhs will not only chant the name, but they will inspire us to chant the name as well. Jin paya prabh apana aaye tishe gana. And those great Gursikhs who have been fortunate enough to understand the greatness of Guru Sahib, that have been fortunate to walk upon the path of Guru Sikhi, their coming into this world is blessed. They themselves are blessed, and they then have the opportunity to bless other people as well. Why? Because they go back to the first pankti, Chet Govind Aradya Hove Anand Kana, because they are the ones who have remembered Akal Purkh Waheguru Sahib Ji. They have received this profound and inexplainable amount of joy. Ek khin tis bin jeevana, birtha janam jana. Now Guru Arjan Dev Ji Maharaj is talking about those individuals who have not meditated upon the name of Akal Purkh Waheguru Sahib Ji, who have not understood the word and who have not understood the instructions of Sri Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj. Ek khin tis bin jeevana, birtha janam jana. Maharaj is saying, if you live without Akal Purkh Waheguru Sahib Ji, even for one instant, then your whole life is completely useless and is pointless. Because the whole purpose of this life is for us to become one with Akal Purkh Waheguru Sahib Ji. The whole purpose that we have these limited amount of breaths is to utilize these breaths to remember Akal Purkh Waheguru Sahib Ji, to repeat the name of Akal Purkh Waheguru Sahib Ji, to repeat the Gurbani of Sri Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj, and to use our hands to serve the Sadh Sangat, to use our feet to take us towards Guru Sahib. But if we are not doing these things, then we are wasting our opportunity and we are wasting our lives. Jalathala mahiyala puriya ravya vichvana. Akal Purkh Waheguru Sahib Ji is the one who resides within the jal, within the water, within the thal, within the land, mahiyal, in all spaces. He is the one who is perfect in all of these places. He is found in all places, in all molecules, in all atoms. Ravya Vichvarna, and he is contained within every aspect of this world, whether it's the water, whether it's the skies, whether it's the land. In every single place, Akal Purkh Waheguru Sahib Ji's naam is vibrating. So prabhachit na avai kitara dukh gana. So if Akal Purkh Waheguru Sahib Ji is in every single atom, is in every single part of creation, whether it's the water, whether it's the skies, whether it's the land and the trees and the plants, and everywhere we look, Akal Purkh Waheguru Sahib Ji's naam is vibrating and is residing, then why are we not recognizing that? And Guru Sahib Ji is saying that how can we not remember Akal Purkh Waheguru Sahib Ji? And if we are not remembering Akal Purkh Waheguru Sahib Ji, even though they are literally in front of us in every single atom, in every single molecule that we are seeing, then there must be something wrong with us as individuals. There is no telling how much pain and how much suffering we are going to have to endure and go through because we have not recognized the light of Akal Purkh Waheguru Sahib Ji in every single person, in every single part of creation. Jinni Ravya So Prabhu Tinna Pagamana. Whilst those people who have not recognized Akal Purkh Waheguru Sahib Ji will suffer, again Guru Sahib Ji now explains the opposite of those people who do recognize Akal Purkh Waheguru Sahib Ji, those people who do put Akal Purkh Waheguru Sahib Ji first, those people who do meditate upon the name of Akal Purkh Waheguru Sahib Ji, those people have great fortune. Those people are the blessed of the blessed. Those people have the greatest fortune and have the greatest opportunity to meet and become one with Akal Purkh Waheguru Sahib Ji. Har darsan ko man lochda, Nanak pyas mana. The mind is yearning for that opportunity to meet with Akal Purkh Waheguru Sahib Ji. The heart is yearning for the opportunity to have that blessed vision of Akal Purkh Waheguru Sahib Ji. Nanak pyas mana. That mind is so thirsty. It's almost like we are stranded in a desert and all we need is that one sip of water that will give us a rejuvenated life. The soul is exactly the same and is waiting for that opportunity, for that Amrit nectar to hit the soul so that it can be rejuvenated, so that it can be brought back to life. And Tan Sri Guru Arjan Dev Ji Maharaj explains to us that give the soul what it requires, the Amrit Ras, that spiritual nectar in the form of Naam, and that physical nectar in the form of Amrit. Chet Malaye So Prabhu Tiska Pai Laga. And Tan Sri Guru Arjan Dev Ji Maharaj completes the body of Chet by saying that any person who can take us to the Guru, that any person that can unite us with the Guru in this month of Chet, that person is blessed, and we shall fall to the feet of those people who can take us and can guide us and can show us the direction of Guru Sahib. This concludes the second body of Barah Maha, but the first Upadesh for the month, the first month of the calendar, Chet. In the next episode, we will look at the second month of the Desi calendar, which is Vaisakh, and Tan Sri Guru Arjan Dev Ji Maharaj will give us some more teachings on how we can spend the time in the month of Vaisakh, what it is that we should be doing, and how can we make the most of that month. Again, I will have made many mistakes. I ask for forgiveness from the Sadh Sangat, and I hope we can walk upon this path of Guru Sikhi together. Har darsan ko man lochda, Nanak pyas mana. Chet malaye so Prabhu, Tiska Pai Laga. Waheguru Ji ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji ki Fateh.